The Challenger 3 program has reached another milestone on its way to provide the British Army with a new generation of main battle tanks, contractor RBSL has announced. The Rheinmetall BAE Systems joint venture says the 120mm L55A1 smoothbore gun, known as the L55A1CR3 in its British configuration, has successfully completed a series of firing tests. The tests were conducted in April, said the company in an announcement on the eve of the DSEI Defense exhibition here, with guns tested and validated prior to delivery to RBSL for integration with the tank's new digital turret. Earlier in the year, the main battle tank had its critical design review approved ahead of schedule and to budget. RBSL received a £800 million $1 billion contract by the Ministry of Defense in 2021 to deliver 148 substantially upgraded Challenger 2 tanks. First deliveries to the British Army are scheduled for 2027, with full operating capability set for 2030. The government shipped 14 Challenger 2s to Ukraine earlier this year to bolster Kyiv's fight against Russia's invasion. Swapping out the British L-30 rifled 120mm gun for the smoothbore L55A1CR3 is a key element of an upgrade, which will also include a fully digitized turret and survivability enhancements. Israeli company Rafale Advanced Defense Systems announced earlier this month it had completed the second phase of integration of its Profi active protection system destined for Challenger 3. Structural elements of the Challenger 3 are already arriving at RBSL's Telford factory to build the first prototype vehicle. Last month, the first so-called Citadel for Prototype 1, P1, arrived, which is the steel structure that forms the basis of the first Challenger 3 turret. While it will initially be used in the first trial vehicle, contractors will upgrade the P1 Citadel itself to form part of a fully operational Challenger 3. The Citadels are built by Rafale-owned British-based company Pearson Engineering. Profile about the Challenger 3 tank. The Challenger 3 is a new British main battle tank. It is an extensively modernized version of the Challenger 2. The new tank was officially unveiled in 2021. A contract was signed to produce 148 of these new MBTs for the British Army. Initial operating capability is expected by 2027, when the first batch of 18 tanks will be delivered. A total of 14 tanks will be delivered to the British Army Squadron, while the other 4 tanks will be used for training. Full operating capability is expected by 2030. This upgrade will extend their service lives to 2040 and beyond. The size of the British Army has been constantly decreasing. In the early 1980s, the British Army had 900 tanks, so no matter how good the new Challenger 3 tanks are, this is no longer a credible force. These 148 tanks will make up only 2 regiments. Such numbers are only sufficient for rapid reaction force to deliver units when you need it and where you need it. The Challenger 3 uses an upgraded hull of the Challenger 2. Engine and suspension were also upgraded. The tank is fitted with a completely new high-tech turret and packs a new 120mm gun. The Challenger 3 is fitted with an L55, a 120mm/L55 smoothbore main gun. It is a modernized version of the German Rheinmetall R120 tank gun. This gun is used on the German Leopard 2S6, -2S7 and Turkish Altay. It is claimed to be more lethal than the L30E4 120mm rifled gun of the Challenger 2. Interestingly, Britain was the only user of rifled tank ammunition among NATO countries. The new smoothbore gun can use the most advanced globally available ammunition. Furthermore, the ammunition can be pre-programmed to achieve more devastating effects on the targets. The Challenger 3 uses an advanced fire control system. There is an automatic target detection and tracking system. It detects, identifies, and tracks targets. It operates in a broadly similar manner as the smartphone does face recognition and autofocusing. Furthermore, the fire control system is capable of queuing up targets. Fire control system includes panoramic commander's sight, which gives the tank a hunter-killer capability. Though this feature has long been standard on most modern main battle tanks. Also, the Challenger 3 has long-range thermal imaging cameras. Despite its age, the Challenger 2 remains one of the most protected MBTs in the world. It provides very high level of protection against direct fire weapons. The Challenger 3 has new modular armor. Protection of the hull and turret has been further improved. Furthermore, an active protection system, such as the Rafale Trophy, can be installed. though this is a subject of a separate contract.